How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Pokémon X and Y. Last time we continued exploring the Lysander Lab, here hidden in the Lysander Cafe, which is located in Lumio City. Man, that's a lot of L's to hold and breathe and speak all at once. Anyways, in this episode, we are going to head onto this elevator here after we received it from Team Flare's scientist Mabel? The blue-haired one? Yeah, Mabel, the blue-haired one. That reminds me of the trailer for Box Boy and Box Girl where they were talking about Cutie, the rectangle, and they called him the tall one. Anyway, let's head down to Basement 2. And hopefully we are going to stop Lysander for the second time, because we faced him already when we first entered this lab. Listen, one who will face Lysander. A terribly long time ago. There was a man and a Pokémon. He loved that Pokémon very much. A war began. The man's beloved Pokémon took part in the war. Several years passed. He was given a tiny box. The man wanted to bring the Pokémon back, no matter what it took. The man built a machine to give it life. He brought his beloved Pokémon back. The man had suffered too much. His rage still had not subsided. He could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokémon he loved. He turned the machine into the ultimate weapon. The man became a bringer of destruction that ended the war. The Pokémon that was given life must have known. That the lives of many Pokémon were taken to restore its life. The resurrected Pokémon left the man. Get the key back. It should not be used. Everything will vanish again. Do you want to know unending pain, like I have? That is AZ. He has the same name as a king that lived 3,000 years ago. And for some unknown reason, he had the key to the ultimate weapon hung around his neck. It's finally time. Follow me to my chambers. There are a bit of differences between the story that this man, AZ, has told compared to X and Y. So in X, obviously, what I'm playing right now, most of the colors for the ultimate weapon are related to blue. Playing Pokemon Y, the colors will be red instead, so something to note. And I'll get into more of those differences a little bit later. For now, let's head back on the elevator, and let's head to Basement 3.
So, the Pokeballs we received and the Pokemon we've gathered are where they need to be. Add it all up, and it means all preparations are complete.
The only thing left to do is to put the plan in motion. I'm counting on you. One push of a button, and we can activate the ultimate weapon from this very room. I believe being a chosen one means you have the potential to change the future. Whether we activate the ultimate weapon or leave it safely underground will rest upon if you actually have the potential or not.
Ho 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 ho! You're the one I've heard so much about. I've been waiting for you. I need to do a little research on you. Come, let us begin.
Here we go, we have been challenged by Team Flare admin, lead researcher, I don't know, Xerosic. And Xerosic is gonna start out with Crobat, level 46, Poison Flying type, Inner Focus for the ability, with the moves Cross Poison, Air Slash, X Scissor, and Steel Wing. And he's gonna go for Cross Poison because that's probably the most effective move he could use on me. Yeah, actually. Cross Poison is the most effective, and would you look at that, the first Cross Poison ended up being a Flame Body activation. Oh, we didn't do too much damage there. You know what, I'll switch out here just to make this a lot easier. Let's go into Tyrantrum, because I don't want this battle to last forever, because there's still a whole lot of stuff we need to do. I mean, this is the whole big arc where Team Flare, everything comes to a head with Team Flare, so we need to try to speed this up. I don't want this lasting like 7 episodes or something. In before it lasts like 8 episodes. Anyway, let's use Dragon Claw. Oh wow, it's faster than me? Okay. I mean, oh no, I mean T-Rexes, I mean they're pretty quick, but I say this as if I was alive during the dinosaur era. Maybe a great ancestor was alive back then, or reincarnation, because I kind of believe in that. Anyway, Talonflame grows to level 49 and wants to learn me first, which isn't that great of a move, to be honest. And Xerosic's final Pokemon is Malamar, level 48, Dark Psychic type, contrary for the ability, with the moves Psycho Cut, Payback, Superpower, and Retaliate. Now, contrary is a very, very interesting ability, because actually, it is going to be displayed right here. So normally, Superpower, when it's used, the user's attack and defense stats are lowered, but with Contrary, that type of stuff is reversed. So, instead of losing attack and defense, Malamar gained attack and defense. It's a really, really interesting ability, and I think it made the Superior line really, really good. Even though they were pretty much great already, but you know, I mean, if you can make a Pokemon better with a cool ability, why not? Anyways, we have defeated the lead researcher of scientific proportions of Team Flare, Xerosic.
Wonderful. Amazing. You have tremendous skill and bravery. When you add that up, it means I will tell you something very interesting. It happened 3,000 years ago. The ultimate weapon was used to put an end to the war in an instant. If we use that incredible power, we can finally free Carlos from the foolish humans that plague it. Behind me, you'll find a red button and a blue button. One of them is the button for activating the ultimate weapon. Push one now. Come on, push one.
So, we get the choice of pushing a button. Now, to be frank, it does not matter which button you push, but I will show what happens if you push the red button right now. So yeah, the red button is bad, don't press it, but like I said, it doesn't matter which you push, so for this purpose, I'm gonna press the blue button, because Pokemon X, it's blue, right?
You pressed it, oh ho ho! You pressed the blue switch. Winner winner! Congratulations! But I'm still going to activate the ultimate weapon. I know the boss promised that we wouldn't if you push the correct button, but I refuse to let the potential go to waste. I'll just use my remote here, click click, and the power is on. Come on, look at the monitor. Did you see? The ultimate weapon is reborn. The poisonous flower has bloomed. All shall perish, except for Team Flare. Look at Geosenge. It has bloomed in Geosenge Town. The boss's dreams of creating a beautiful world will come true. Add it all up, and it equals a victory for our science.
So, like I alluded to before with the whole AZ story, the ultimate weapon is red in Pokemon Y, so just to let you know, yeah, it's a neat version difference and it's really cool. Anyway, with that out of the way, we can head back onto the elevator and leave, because apparently there's nothing left for us to do here. So, with that being said, let's head to Geosenge Town. One quick fly trip to Geosenge and one trip to the Pokemon Center later, we are ready to— wait, aren't there grunts right here actually? Hey, hello. The mysterious stone is absorbing energy. Is that all you say? Oh, no, you do say stuff different. Nope, I can't hear them. I won't listen to the Pokemon cries. So the ultimate weapon can only be powered with the life energy of Pokemon. I can't let you go beyond this point. A kid like you shouldn't be exposed to such sights. Oh, well, I mean, I've seen worse in the Pokemon universe before. I mean, God, I've seen so many different things in so many different series. Can I even go past here? I can. Hey, look at that. Hello, you are blocking this house here. I bought a new life for 5 million Pokédollars. Well, at least one person fell for the Ponzi scheme of Team Flare. You'd better have come here prepared, both you and your Pokémon. Man, we faced high-leveled members of Team Flare and then grunts afterward. You'd think it would be backwards. You'd think we'd face millions of grunts and then we'd face, like, the scientists, Xerosic, who's the lead research scientist, and then Lysander. But no, we're facing them and then all the lowered people. Anyway, we have Venusaur here in front for this battle in particular, and one Petal Dance actually took out that Manectric. Wow. Okay, well, Venusaur, you do you. Golbat. Oh, maybe this wasn't such a good idea. I really have nothing for Golbat, or Crobat, honestly. Greninja? Sure, let's switch into you, I guess. Alright, Golbat, let's see if you can handle a Surf. We are 5 levels higher than you. So, that's gonna do at least... Okay, it did half. That's better than nothing, right? That was a critical hit acrobatics. Are you kidding me? How come you can get critical hits non-stop, but I can't? Anyway, down goes Golbat. Oh, you have one more? Oh, I didn't even notice you had a third one. Okay, then let's switch into Talonflame. Sure, because Talonflame is level 49 still, and everybody else is either 50 or 51, so the more experience we can get on Talonflame, the better. Alright, let's go for the acrobatics, even though it's not gonna do the full potential that it could, because we're holding an item. And of course it would go for Scary Face. What is with these AI Scrafties? They don't know how to play with a Scrafty. I know how to use a Scrafty to its full potential. Man, my Scrafty, when I used it in my original LP of, in 5th Gen, man, I wrecked house with Scrafty. Anyway, we defeated the Team Flare Grunt. Lysander does whatever he can to help realize our goals. Surely he deserves respect for that. Nuh-uh, buddy, you're not doing a magic trick like your friend from before. James, I'm coming with you. When I was in Lysander's lab, the masked heroes told me what is going on. They also told me what Team Flare plans to do with the ultimate weapon. Come on, let's stop Team Flare. No, we have to stop Lysander himself. The world isn't corrupt enough to give up on yet. Huh. Interesting. I think there's a bit of dialogue difference if you're playing as the female and it's Calum that runs up to you. Anyway, let's enter the Team Flare base. Secret HQ. Whatever, same thing. Down the elevator we go. How's Serena gonna join us? Serena, you kind of stayed up on the surface. Oh well. Let's enter the doorway with a nice camera switch. And look at all these Team Flare grunts. It was 3,000 years ago the ultimate weapon was used, and many Pokemon lost their lives. I wonder if there's any extra battles here if it's just talking. I'll leave my fate to Lysander, but I'm worried about tomorrow. Well, it sounds like you don't want the ultimate weapon to be used. I've been saved by Lysander's support. Huh. These Flare Grunts aren't really too keen on fulfilling this, are they? The Pokemon attached to the stones on Route 10 are an energy source for using the ultimate weapon. Okay, maybe that one's still in on the plan. Everyone in the whole world must be happy before any one person can be happy. But the world is too big, and there are too many people in Pokemon, so there isn't enough happiness to go around. I mean, there could be if you opened your heart big enough. All systems are go for the ultimate weapon. All we have to do is charge it using every bit of that thing's power. We're absorbing the energy from the mysterious tree. But that's it. There isn't a Pokemon anywhere near here. And with that, I know those pants and those gloves anywhere. Next time on Pokemon X and Y, we will step forth. And I assume we're gonna be facing Lysander once again. Hopefully for the final time. But for now, thank you for watching, and until then, catch you later.